I personally just don't believe police will not just focus on black kids, because the narrative is pointed in the direction of black youth.
Well, the interesting thing about stop and search is that it never stopped.
Okay.
So even when they say, well, stop and search, you know, we need to get it back at it, never stopped for us. We're always at the top of the stop and search 100%. Table. When the IRA was bombing the country, guess who was still getting more stop and search than anyone else? Us.
Come on.
Me personally, I believe it's needed, but you can't necessarily. I personally just don't believe police will not just focus on black kids, because the narrative is pointed in the direction of black youth.
Well, the interesting thing about stop and search is that it never stopped.
Okay.
So even when they say, well, stop and search, you know, we need to get it back at it, never stopped for us. We're always at the top of the stop and search 100%. Table. When the IRA was bombing the country, guess who was still getting more stop and search than anyone else? Us.
Swear.
Yeah. So it's just one of those ones where, for me, when you say we'll stop and search, I'm like, well, when did it stop? You know what I mean? It's been a continuum for us, and we got to be clear. Like, I had a problem with stop and search when I was coming up, because I had a moped, and it was like I used to get stop and search weekly, like, to the point I wouldn't even tell my parents anymore. It would just be normal, like just get stopped and searched, just accept it as a rites of passage, right? But it's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. And then when police need to build strong, most of the police crime is solved by the community. Like 90% of police crime is solved by community. So now, if the community is no longer talking to the police, how are you going to solve the crimes? We know all the guys that are carrying out all the stupidness in the community, but we don't deal with police. So now how are you going to solve that? Whereas if the police were present, we pay for it. So why am I paying for someone to stop and search my child? And I know my child ain't up to no good. The kids that are carrying out a lot of the stabbings and the road, social workers know it's who. They know. I'm sitting on the meetings and I'm like, wait a minute, they know that this guy's part of a family that sells drugs, guns, he's been stopped with knives. So you know the people who, it's not like they don't know. It's not random, they know, innit? So I'm saying, all right, the guys that are carrying knives or have a history of it, target them. Target them. Or if someone's been stabbed and they're more likely to carry, cool, they might have to get stopped and searched. I'll accept that. Do you see what I'm saying to you? I'll accept that as a given, but when you just got your normal young black child, just happy-go-lucky, getting stopped and searched by police, it's an intimidating thing. There's nothing easy about it. It's embarrassing. Be a young man and people are going for your pockets and stuff, and you're on the streets.
See everyone watching.
Yeah, everyone's watching. Like, it's
like they even stop like it's a.
This is the thing.
I wonder what he does.
It's a horrible. It's a dehumanizing experience, right? But if you're talking about stop and search, I don't think that's it. I think police presence is it. Police walking on streets, yes, because now you got to think twice. I see it. Remember, yo, there's police on top of the road, you know. Everyone got to think twice, right? Cool, and we're for that. We're paying for that service, right? So there's no reason why we should have lost that service. We've been paying for it. So when the police have gone through their funding, we've got some stats up here.
Yeah, but
we got some police funding cuts caused the loss of more than 20,000 officers since 2010. Like, they should be allying with the black community. They should be like, look, we've lost 20,000 officers. How, you know, do you guys feel safe knowing there's no police presence? No, we don't. We actually want police presence because kids are running around feeling like there's no consequences to their actions. I'm perfectly happy with police presence. But if you come to searches, make them targeted. You know who you're looking for. Do your work. They're criminals, innit? Like, we're not gonna say, how can you stop Shanker Steve? No, we're cool. Shanker Steve gotta get stopped. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, we're good with that. So this is the misconception, and it all gets rolled into one narrative because, you know, we're against stop and search because we're always targeted more heavily than anyone else. People think that, they just don't like police. No, we're cool with police. But how about having police who come from the area, who are not from Leeds, and they're coming to London for the first time, have already got their racial bias set, and then you put them into London? How does that work? If you had even London white boys that grew up around the way, they'd know certain things because they've got black friends. They know what's up, they know what time it is, you know what I mean? They've got Asian friends, they know what time it is, you know what I mean? But when you're dealing with people who don't come from the actual borough itself and they're policing the borough, it's crazy. I can't go to Leeds and, you know what I mean, run shop in Leeds. It doesn't work that way. You've got to get people who are from the area. So Metropolitan Police for a long time have been failing us because they can't recruit, and when they do recruit black officers to leave the Met because of the internal racism that's going on in there. McPherson report has them down as institutionally racist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's someone who's looked at the police force and said, I've actually had a good look at this. Lord Macpherson, by the way, and he said your institution is racist.
Yeah.
So it's on them to prove that they're not racist. It's on them to now prove that, listen, we want to provide a service to you guys. And if they can't provide that service, cool. Give the community the budget to police itself then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We've got so many people unemployed that if we said, all right, here's a badge, here's some training, police yourselves.
Yeah.
Because it happens. Go to Golders Green.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
happens.
yes, yeah.
It happens in Golders Green.
Golders Green.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, there's no community.
Young Jewish people police their own community. They got their own police cars.
Yes,
They
yeah.
drive around. They got their
You
walkie-talkies.
see them on the high street.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Swear.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm trying to say it's not revolutionary. It's happening, right? So my whole thing is like, we want a service. We do want police presence. You can't hold a massive event and there's no police there. Do you know what can happen? Do you see what I'm saying to you? We're cool with it. But my thing is like, don't just stop anyone. So on the subject of Rico, imagine after his stabbing, the first time he actually mustered the confidence and could actually breathe long enough to walk on the street. He went to Kilburn to go and do some shopping and that, and he was walking and that, and the police stopped him in the high road and they're searching him, and they're like, oh, what's this? A colostomy bag full of excrement and food on the high street. It's hot, yeah? So, why have you got a jacket on? It's hot, like, I don't wanna. He's like, listen, I've been stabbed.
Yeah.
I've got a colostomy bag here. Can we not do this here? Police officer raised it on the street.
Wow.
Nothing at all. No.
Like, this is my point. Like, you can't deal with everyone like that. You gotta have
Power
like,
trip. Some of them have power trips.
you gotta have dignity about the thing, innit? Like, if and you know Rico's a pleasant kid, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm not being funny. Like, you could say to yourself, "But colostomy, what's that? All right, hold on a minute." Get some police officers and say, let's go to the side here. Let me show you. You see the colostomy, oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
What happened when they lifted it up?
No, they just, oh, okay. Like that kind of situation. There's no apology, no nothing. But then, again, you destroyed someone's confidence in the police that doesn't have a relationship with the police.